Welcome, wonderful Leo. This is your January 2023 Astro/Tarot reading. We are starting off with the general and the finances part of the reading, for which I already pre-shuffled the overall energy for you. I am going to clarify these cards with some tarot cards as well. And after that, I'm going to answer a specific question of yours relating to these themes with this beautiful deck here. After that, we're going to tune into the love part of the reading. I'm also going to clarify these oracles with tarot cards. And I'm also going to answer a specific question of yours relating to love with this beautiful deck here. Now, before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. So please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine having big roots like a tree. Let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now feel the connection with your higher self, your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way and set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you, wonderful Leo, and Happy New Year. Let's dive right in. We're starting off with the Wood Nymph and the Beauty. We also have third eye activations, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. Then we have Gemini. Wood Nymph and Beauty. With Beauty, I always associate Venus, okay? And Venus is currently transiting your 7th house, which would be one-on-one contracts, deals, and relationships. You also have the new moon happening in this part of your chart at 21st of January at 1 degrees of Aquarius, which would be, again, so one-on-one relationships and contracts. So if you are looking for a new job, or you want to hire somebody else, or anything along those lines where you need a contract, like this is a general part of the reading, so it might be also buying, selling some of your assets. This is a great time. So after the new moon, after the 21st of January, and also then we will have ruler of Gemini, Mercury, becoming visible after the 19th of January, and also going direct after 18th of January. So if you have any of these deals, I would postpone them until later part of the month. The best would be, just after the new moon, after the 22nd of January, when we have all these favorable aspects. Mars will be direct, Mercury will be direct and visible as well, and we have the new moon in your 7th house, okay, of the contracts. This new moon is also hand in hand with Pluto, so this could actually signify really big money moves, big money contracts. The Pluto is wealth, it's ruler of the 8th house, so also if you need some kind of funding along those lines, this is a good month. I mean, it's a good month for Cancers and for a Gemini for funding, but also with you, since this, if you have any contract relating to that, it will be beneficial, for a big sum of money, okay? All right, so Gemini is ruler of your what house? Gemini is ruler of your 11th house, dear Leo. And in your 11th house, we will have Mars going direct, that we have already mentioned for a second. So while it was retrograde in your 11th house, and it might have been retrograde for a good while, you possibly have kind of rethought your goals and ambitions and the long-term visions for your life, okay? You probably have expelled and extracted things that you no longer resonate with, and now is the time to actually move forward with the things that you decided that you want to keep, that you want to still have as your goals, as your visions for your life. Also, it's valid for friends. You might have decided to remove some of the friendships that you no longer vibe with. Maybe these are some people that you just have fun with, and you no longer have fun the same way that you used to do. And you know, you're kind of liberating yourself from some friends who are no longer your vibrational match. And this is all good. You know, you will manifest new friends who are higher vibration. You will manifest new kinds of interactions and hobbies as well. And I think you kind of reassessed and revalued where your life direction is, you know, since December as well, all December possibly. But now in January, since Mars is going direct from the 12th of January, you will have a clear head finally as to where to move forward from here. Okay. All right, so let's move on to tarot now and get a bit more further details. Okay. As far as here, we also have the third eye chakra, inner vision and clear seeing. I think that you're clearly steering where you want your life to go. Okay. That you finally have a vision for yourself and where you want to take your life to. Okay, so 3 of Wands here. And we have 3 of Swords in reverse. So 3 of Wands and 3 ladies here, and we have 3. Okay, so number 3 could be significant for some of you, or you might have 3 business offers that are important, equally important for you. And we have here third eye. So number 3 is very important for you in a month of January. You might have 3 options relating to work. You might have like 3 clients that you have to juggle. And I feel maybe for some of you, it's important to leave out one and handle, you know, just the 2 from now onwards. Maybe that's your, you know, quality over quantity kind of vibe, you know, especially if this is your own business that you're dealing with. All right, so let's see what else we have. Okay. We need one more card. There is a card of the new beginning here. The Fool is all about the new beginning. So there is a possibility. I mean, I'm not surprised with this new moon happening in your 7th house. Yeah, passionate new beginning. We have actually 2 cards of new beginnings. One is the Ace of Wands, which is about new beginning in passionate new beginning. So if you are a creative person, which we know you are, Leo, this is a month where you can actually move forward with the things that you love to do and the things that you are passionate about. Okay, this is you giving birth to something with the Empress here, some creative project, you know, something that you want to deliver to the world. And you might have been waiting to make this move for quite a while, quite a long time for you, maybe even a decade. I'm channeling for some of you. So wow, January is like opening new doors for you. It might be that you got the funding that you needed, you know, maybe Jupiter, as it was leaving your 8th house of other people's monies, resources, shared resources. It might have left you with the gift, you know, since it left that house in December, end of December. This might have been like a big bonus or something that you can actually now invest into pursuing what you really want to do, or maybe some higher education as well for some of you, since Jupiter is moving in your 9th house. For all of you who want some kind of degree or higher education, do it now. You know, if you need that course done or anything, you know, Jupiter will stay here till May, so it's not going to be there quite a long time. You know, it's been there before, but now we have like few months. So if you really want to kind of polish yourself or polish a skill of yours that you have, now it's a real favorable time for you to invest in you know, I think you actually know what you need to do. What you need to do, and this is just a confirmation for you. Okay, all right, so for those of you who are looking for a job, new job, the answer is yes, you can have the new job. And for those of you who are like wanting to branch out on your own, the answer is yes as well. There, you might have to wait a little bit more until you kind of grasp the skill all the way, you know, until you actually kind of deliver what you were, you know, wanting to deliver to the world. Okay, so there might be a bit of hold on, especially, I mean, in the beginning of the month. Mars is still retrograde, Mercury is still retrograde. It's not really a good time for you to do anything new. But since 21st of January onwards, everything will be direct, Mercury will be visible, and you have the new moon in your 7th house. So from then onwards, until then, reassess, revalue reorganize yourself and prioritize what skills do you need to invest more in, and invest while Jupiter is still in your ninth house, okay, of higher knowledge and wisdom. Okay, there might be also a gift coming your way, a bonus with the full moon that's happening in your 12th house. You know, that's also rewards for our past life. So yeah, it's a beneficial one for you, dear Leo. Okay, very, very beneficial. Now just answer a specific question of yours relating to the work and finances part of the reading. Oh guys, we also are doing annual readings for the year 2023, so if you haven't, stay tuned for that. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell. There's too many cards, but since this one came out so we can see it, Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. It's a double confirmation of this card. Brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing, third eye activation. So you see clearly in the month of January, and if you feel like you don't, maybe it's time to meditate. You can also use frequencies for third eye activation if you haven't activated it by now. Okay. Okay, we have Electric L Spirit. Bring your ideas to life. Yes, of course. It's always funny to see how these answer cards kind of wrap up and sum up the whole reading and what was I talking about. So let me read that straight from the book for you. Number 24. Bring your ideas to life. Seemingly out of nowhere, the jolt of Electric L Spirit appears to awaken you to a big idea that you are meant to explore. Epiphanies and aha moments are gifted to you right now, so celebrate. Your life has the potential for profound transformation. Inspiration arises in you, electrifying you that you can't wait to get started bringing your idea to life. The revelations you experience now are meant to set you on a new path. So do not be afraid to act. Explore, examine, and do not fear the changes that may come. For Spirit wants to shower you with love, success, and abundance that you hope to experience. Now is a thrilling time of epiphanies, inspired ideas, and innovations. This is a wondrous sign for you today, and it's no surprise, dear Leo. I'm so happy for you. Okay, let's move on to the love part of the reading now. For the love part of the reading, we have persistence. We also have culmination with hematite and root chakra. Then we have Mars. Okay, so let's delve deeper into this. So let's see, culmination, persistence. Okay, so I believe this culmination is related to Saturn, that is transiting your 7th house of one-on-one relationships. So if you are in a long-term relationship, dear Leo, I know your relationship has been tested and tested really good for the last 2 years. And for those of you who have stick around, here comes a little bit more like relief and the reward for your persistence. Okay, this is a culmination that's kind of cutting off everything that is no longer serving you or your relationships, you know, in general, but also especially with this other person, I'm feeling. Okay, so you might be cutting off some you know, relationships, I mean friends. I'm channeling really like you are kind of getting rid perhaps of fake friends in the month of January for some of you. It's a channel reading, but Mars is in your 11th house, which we have discussed in the previous segment. But since it's coming up again in the love reading, there might be some friends who are interfering into your love life, and they maybe should not have had, you know, maybe you listen to some advice which you should not have had, and now there's this culmination here in the month of January where you kind of need to learn to trust your own instinct and to trust your own gut and to go with what you think is best for you. You know, your friends might have good intentions, but your friends do not know how do you exactly feel with this person and what is truly going on. You know, you are your own person, this person is their own person, and your friends are entirely different set of persons, if that makes any sense for you. You know, they it's okay to ask for advice, but it's also better to think with your head. You know, You know, there is some persistence here, you know, that is showing up. So maybe a friend of yours is persistent in kind of removing you from this person because maybe you don't have enough time for them or for the things that they want to do, and maybe they don't have nobody else to do it with, you know. It might be something so petty as that. So there is this culmination that is happening relating to your love life. It might not be with the person that you are. It might actually be with a friend over your relationship who is kind of like making their business what's not their business, okay? As far as your relationship go, I think you will actually kind of have a breather in the month of January. There is Venus and there's Sun coming into your 7th house of one-on-one relationship. This is you actually having good time with your partner, and perhaps that will trigger this person and bring to a culmination probably some chapter of your life with some person that you are closing off. This is not really your best friend. This is kind of 11th house is like friend of a friend, or the person you go out to have fun with or do some you know, not mundane ordinary stuff, you know what I mean. So it's not like you're breaking up with your best friend. You kind of just like putting boundaries up, you know, against somebody who maybe wants more of your time, more of your attention, which you are not willing to give. And then there's this culmination of this relationship possibly falling apart, to be honest, okay? It might be something karmic, you know, you have full moon happening in your 12th house as well. Perhaps, you know, the time has come to actually kind of learn how to set healthier boundaries and protect yourself from people invading your space and telling you what to do. I know you won't listen, you're a Leo, you have your own inner voice and inner fire, but sometimes, you know, especially if there are a group of people, you know, more than one person who are trying to push you, it's very important that you know who you are and that you are your own person and not willing to bend for even 10 of them, okay? If you know what I mean. Because the 11th house is like where the Mars is the house of friends, but it's group of friends, okay? So in the month of January, I feel it's going to be important for you to kind of distinguish what is more important for you long term, some friends that you just have fun with, or the person that you want to spend your life with. For those of you who are single, actually friends can introduce you to somebody new, okay? Group of friends, not like I said, it's not best friend kind of vibe. It's like group of friends, or going to concerts together, or even online, you know, even online you can meet somebody new in a month of January. I've been channeling December, so some of you might have met this person over a friend in December, and you might want to meet him again in January. And it might be easier to do it over the friend, so you could do that as well. It's enough right here, okay? The Hermit, okay? We have here the Page of Swords, we have 6 of Wands, we have King of Cups, and we have 4 of Swords. All right, so like this. With 6 of Wands here, we do have victory. We have overcoming all the obstacles. There is some culmination here, definitely. But you will win this, okay? Whatever it is. This is, I feel, about your root chakra, okay? We do have here the card, the root chakra, but we also have a lot of red coming through these cards. There's like red almost on every card, like besides this one where it says root chakra. So this is about really you defending yourself, I feel. I think this January will be about you understanding, like putting up boundaries and protecting yourself and having your rest and recuperation and putting yourself on the first place. It's not a bad thing, you know. It is necessary for you to be able to do these things in order for your root chakra to be in the flow. If you allow anybody to decide for you, if you allow anybody to step over you and you're trying to be a good person, it's actually diminishing your root chakra. You have how should I put this into words? You are allowed to defend yourself. You are allowed to use the Mars energy for your benefit. Mars energy doesn't necessarily have to be negative. It's about you putting strong boundaries up and protecting yourself, and that will actually bring you this victory and this peace, okay? You could possibly learn about it. I feel this is not something that you naturally possess for some of you. So you can actually learn about how to create healthy boundaries and perhaps how to balance your root chakra, okay? All right. This is not typical information for Leo, I must say. Maybe you have some planet in Cancer or some a bit more emotional sign, or like more gullible sign. But I feel it's really time for you in January that you learn how to decide for yourself and be your own person and not depend on your friend group opinion or anybody else's opinion. This is a personal growth that you're experiencing in the month of January, and any personal growth, of course, it's somewhat painful. But it's all for the better. It's for your happy ending. It's for you being emotionally fulfilled, and it's for you for allowing your space to rest and recuperate and regenerate and reinvent yourself. I think you are allowing yourself in January for this to actually be your year where you kind of reinvent yourself. This is not January reading for you. This, I feel, is the general theme for the whole 2023, where you are reinventing yourself and becoming this new person, your own person. Okay? All right, so thank you very much, dear Leo. Now I'm going to move into answering a specific question of yours relating to love, because this has digressed a bit. But you know, even love and relationships are mostly there to teach us about ourselves. So let's answer a specific question of yours for the love. That was quick. We have actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. Of course, in planet Mars is planet of action. But let's read this straight from the book for you. Number 49. Express your love through actions. Sometimes saying you love somebody is not enough. It is time to show someone how you feel. Put someone else's needs before your own. This card is asking you to do something to show your love. Presenting your love without words does not need to be complex. Doing the simplest things can make a huge change in someone's life. Allow your acts and considerations to convey your feelings to your partner. Do something for someone that they don't enjoy doing themselves. Turn up with items they need or like, such as flowers, a favorite candy, or their dry cleaning. Your loved ones are consistently sharing their likes or pleasures. Find ways to surprise them. It is so easy to show that you care. A falcon carries a maiden on its back. The daisies adorning her body imply new beginnings, optimism, or rekindling. The falcon is a signal to focus your attention or energy on what you value. And I think that's like what you needed to take from this. The falcon is a signal to focus your attention on energy on what you value. I think that's what you're developing over the whole year. The deep blue of the sky emphasizes the positive power of communication and the security that can be fostered in relationship. All right, dear Leo. So I'm so happy for you. This is a game changer month, and I'm pretty sure I won't be able to recognize you this time next year. And that's good news, actually. You're going to grow into something beautiful. So thank you so much, dear Leo. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoy your January reading and January in general and the annual readings for 2023. So like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell. You can donate. Thank you for your time. Enjoy.